do not include only music, but also fantastic garb. They're definitely the kind of people I would not like to be. Could it be them? Could it be the Shuffle Demon? Excuse me.
Get on the bus. Get on the bus. Yeah, right on the bus. Right on the bus. Right on the bus. Right on the bus. What's the dynabus? What's the dynabus? Ain't no school bus. Ain't no school bus. Ain't no streetcar. Ain't no streetcar.
You must be the Shuffle Demon.
We're the Shuffle Demons. That's right.
Excuse me, are you the Shuffle Demon?
Yeah. No, do we look like the Shuffle Demons?
No, I think it's a coincidence. Toronto's Shuffle Demons are on a major upswing. This album release party at the Elmo took place shortly after the band's European tour that included dates in the clubs and on the streets of Spain, France, and East Germany. They're currently producing a video with City TV's on-air promotions department and Rise Up director Rob Fresco. Are you actually contravening public regulations against noise pollution and all this sort of thing wherever you go? I mean, not as an insult to your music for a moment. I just mean urban legislation we're talking.
Yeah. They say so, but I mean, you just heard a police car go by, and he was louder than we'll ever get. And, you know, so I think we used to play the corner of Yonge and Bloor, and we still try and play the corner of Yonge and Dundas, and really we're not as loud or only as loud as the general din anyway, and I think it's a lot better.
The New Orleans thing, I mean, jazz started on the streets, and maybe we're taking it back.
The thing about us, too, is the fun aspect. I mean, when you ever listen to the old recordings, Charlie Parker recordings, whatever, it always seems like there's a huge party going around in the background. And that's what we get when we play on the street. We get people who are just out to have fun.
Well, would you play the ball game? I mean, you'd be terrific down at the CNE.
That's a good idea. And the Jays need us.
Can I talk a little bit about the origin of this madness? Did you get together one night and say, now how can we make jazz fun for people who are not normally appreciative of it?
No, that's the interesting thing about this band. It wasn't like we got together and said, hey, we're going to form a band. It was just a bunch of friends getting together and playing on the street, and the whole thing has been improvised. No kind of image or anything like that. It's all very natural.
Even Stitch has actually gone the farthest in expanding his clothing repertoire and shops regularly for these exotic. It's a lot of fun, but really it wasn't that planned. Actually, the shades and the beret, I remember I was playing in the street, and I always used to dress down, you know, okay, with these sort of ripped jeans, and then maybe they'll throw a bit more in the case. And then somebody said, you know, why don't you wear what you normally wear in terms of shirts, and maybe beret and shades look like a cool sax player from the 50s. So, well, it seemed like fun, and it's hard to play without him now. That's the truth.
There's the bus. The bus is there. Okay, guys, swells, have a good show, and see ya.
Right on the bus. bus. Ain't no school bus.
Ain't no school bus.
Ain't no streetcar.
Ain't no streetcar.
Ain't no subway car.
Ain't no subway car. Next on the new music, guitar wizards Paco de Lucia and Frank Marino.